Let's talk about campaign objectives again. So in the previous video, we have talked about there are three types of objectives that we are going to discuss a lot in this course, which is page post engagement, click to website, and website conversion. So page post engagement basically target the engagers, click to website target the clickers, and website conversion target the converters. And we have discussed about how the engagers, clickers, and converters can intersect each other, which means that people can be a great engagers and can be a great converters, or might be also great clickers, right? The intersection here. And we know that the number of engagers would be greater than the number of clickers and will be greater than the number of converters. Why? Because it's far easier to engage compared to click, and it's far easier to click compared to really buy something. And we know that the engagers, the cost to reach the engagers is cheaper compared to the cost to reach the converters. Of course, it depends on the products. I mean, if your product is really good, really unique, then you can target converters with a very low price. So let's talk about more detail each of these campaign objectives and when you use PPE, when you use CTW, and when you use WC. So page post engagement, as the name, it is used to increase engagement on your post, right? The way to do it is that you can use PPE to actually survey your audience about your offer. So the way I usually do it is, before I launch a teaser design, before I directly target the converters, I usually run PPE to test my design. I want to ask for people's opinion whether my design is good or not. So I would run like a picture of my image, and then I would ask them, would you wear this? Then I run PPE to my targeted audience. And if there are a lot of yes and a lot of comments like, I need it, I want it, and I want to buy it, then I'm sure that they like the design. But sometimes they don't like the design and they will give you comments, and this is a good feedback for you, right? And a lot of time when I run this type of testing, I have suggestion on how I can improve my design, and then I redesign it and then relaunch it. It get a better performance and profitable campaign. And you can run PPE if you want to get the most shares on a post. Virality, for example, you want to create a content that not to sell, but it's just to increase your brand awareness. So you see there's a lot of branding video, right? Then you can use the PPE ads to run to get a lot of virality to your post. And you use this when you want to get people tagging their friends. So there's a case when it's difficult to do the targeting for your specific audience. Depends on your niche. Some niches are easy to target, for example, like teacher, nurse, engineer, firefighter. They are easy to target because there are a lot of interest there. But some niche, which is more specific, and it's not that many interests that you can target. But you can ask the people using your copywriting. You can ask them, tag your friends who might like this product, right? They can tag their friends because they know their friends better than you. They know who are into this specific niche better than you. So if you can persuade them to tag their friends, then it can bring you visitors that you could not target if you do it by your own. So example of ads running PPE is when you want to announce grand opening, for example, or you want to do brand awareness video. Now, when do you run click to website? You run CTW when you want to get maximum number of clicks to your website, and also when you want to get people to consume your content on your web page. So for example, you want to get people to read your blog post. So there is no certain action that you want people to take. I mean you have nothing for people to buy there. You just have a new content, a new post, or a new video that you want people to watch on your website. So you run click to website, right? Because you want to direct them. You want people to take action after seeing your ads and click the ads to go to your site. or when you want to get people to check out something new on your site. You run website conversion ads when you want to get people to convert on your site. And it's usually when you have a clear single call to action on a web page. For example, when you want to get people to sign up for email list or to sign up for a webinar, so there is a certain single call to action. Or when you want to get people to buy your product, right? This is when you use website conversion. Okay, let me put what we have learned in visual way. So you run PPE ads when you want to give value and build your brand, and you want a virality on your post. For example, if you want to provide a content like free content video, how to do yoga basic, then you can write on your ads, learn how to do yoga basic, please share and tag your friends, right? If they are really interested in this video, and if this video is very good, people will want to share it on their page, right? Because they want to give value to their friends. So when they share it, this is what happened, right? When, for example, this is the first comment and people share, tag their friends, and then their friends will see this post, right? And then this person here tag their friends, and their friends see it, their friend tags another friends. So this is how your post become viral, right? So the power of calling your engagers to tag their friends is very, very helpful for you to build virality on your post. This is what happens to my campaign in 2015, where I ran a very successful t-shirt campaign. I sold like 20,000 plus t-shirts in 1.5 months, selling to the US market. So 95% of my campaign I ran on PPE ads. You know why? Because the design is so unique that they find that this is very interesting, and they tag all their friends, all the same niche lovers, and the campaign just go viral like that. You see, this is when, if you have a very unique product, you can run PPE ads and you will still get sales. Like I said, 95% of my campaign at that time was coming from the PPE campaign. So that's the example of how you can run ads with a cheap cost. As long as your product is unique and you do the targeting right, you can do it. Yeah, so this is the example of when you run PPE ads asking people about the opinion of the design of your product, you get comment like this: yeah, I love it, I prefer this design to be, I need this in my life, I'll take my money. Okay, this is the first one. Third and fourth one is the indication that they like this design. The second one here is the suggestion that you would want to look at to improve your product. Now, let's talk about the difference between click to website and website conversion, because sometimes they are very close to each other, right? I mean, both of them you want to get people to get to your site. So what's the difference here? If you see that, if you want to run an ad to your content, so you use click to website. So this is content focus, right? But if you want to run ads to get people to take a certain action on your site, like buy now or sign up email list, then you use website conversion. You know, there's a lot of web pages nowadays that when they provide content, they have a lot of link here for the promotion of the product, right? Or another link here. According to me, you should run a click to website to this kind of page, because there are a lot of call to action, right? But if you have single call to action like this, then I suggest you run with website conversion. Why? Because you have learned about Pixel. With Pixel, Facebook can optimize for this single action. So if you run website conversion ads and you optimize for the event here, for example, the purchase event here, then Facebook will do better job if you have only one single action, because it's easier for Facebook, right? When people come to your page, there's only one button here for people to take action and then finally buy it. So it's easier for Facebook to understand what you want people to do when they see your ad. Compared to if you run website conversion to this kind of page, I don't say that website cannot get people to convert, but it's just that there are 4 buttons here or 4 links here. It would be more difficult for Facebook to optimize compared to if you have only one clear single call to action button. Alright, so that's what my take on how to run PPA ads, script website ads, and website conversion ads. Alright, see you in the next video.